to take the turn when we don't have to. You usually enter the roundabout at a good speed. Good speed being around the 25k mark on those small roundabouts. But yeah, we don't want to like swing away from the roundabout when we're taking our turn, because we don't want to end up on that oil slick. Because then when you have that sudden change of direction when you're having to turn right, you don't want to lose that front wheel. It's very easy to do, unfortunately. Don't have to indicate here. The bus driver just doesn't know what they're doing. At the roundabout, turning right. So there's lots of worry about what's coming from the left there, but we missed the side street on the right. So make sure we look both ways, okay? When we're checking our side streets, we don't have to look all the way down the street. We're just checking the end of it to make sure no one's going to run out into us. There we go, much better. Just when you enter the, like when we're coming up to the end of the intersection though, you're riding over all the loose stones and crap that are there on the side of the road. So just avoid that part of the road too. Just to give you a heads up as well, I'm booked out for the next like weekend already. No, that's fine. No, I'm just trying to tell everyone, like, if you want a particular time or a day, just let me know, and if I've got it, then I'll give it to you. But just at the moment, I'm just stupidly busy. It is a good thing, but I can't keep everyone happy for some reason. So much during the week, and if my lessons exceed that so much, then there's nothing I can do about it. Left-hand wheel track because of the oncoming cars. So I'm just letting like people know as we're going along, like if you know particular dates you're free and you want to book ahead, just let me know. Our next lesson we'll go down to Midland, and then we'll take you through all the little tricky areas in Midland, just so you're aware of them. We won't do any Figaro's or quick stops on that day, but because we won't really have time. But yeah, it'll just be like an hour and a half lesson, if you're cool with that. Wide there, just on the borderline of that unused part of the road. Not everything that I'm teaching you is to do with the test. Sometimes it's just general riding habits that you should be keeping up later on when you do have your license. And staying off that unused part of the road is definitely one of them. There we go, much better. Just on the oil slick there though. So make sure you look over your shoulder when you go to change your wheel tracks also. Shoulder check is at least a 90-degree turn of that helmet. If you've got a stiff neck like me, then kind of move your shoulder, one of your shoulders forward to turn that helmet easier. Off the oil slick, so we don't have to brake on it. There we go. With these smaller roundabouts, again, just remember, roughly about 25k an hour is what we want to get down to before we enter, or before we get to it. Mostly because that speed gives you time to actually put the bike back into first gear if you need to come to a stop if a car comes out of nowhere from your right-hand side. So, good just to slow down that little bit extra, just to be careful. If you had your license already, I wouldn't have cared what you just did then. That was perfect, to be honest. But test-wise, yeah, generally just want to slow down that little bit more so you got time to get back into first if you have to. Or if you have to stop. It's alright, ignore that 40 sign. Because there's no end of roadwork sign. There's no... Yeah, they've just left it out. It's ridiculous, but... yeah. You did the right thing though. Now sometimes we've got to plan ahead. So for example, when you come up to a roundabout, look past the roundabout, see what the road might be like. So past this roundabout is a blind corner, so once we pass these parked cars, move to your left-hand wheel track. There we go. And now we don't have to worry about moving over when we're in closer to this blind corner. We're already in position. It's only about to hit 1:45 now, so yeah, we're finishing up just on time. Down a little bit for the turn. If you can't hold your line through a bend, for example, maybe just slow it down a little bit more so you can. Turning left up here. Right-hand wheel track straight away, good. Head checking the side streets and turning right just here. Checking the side streets again. Even though we're turning onto a side road here, we still want to check these side streets because cars can still come out at us. Getting our speed up. If you're going to do a lane change to go around a car, do a lane change to go around the car. Indicator off. End of the road, we're going to turn left and then take our first right. So yeah, you want to, just leading up to your test, you just want to do everything the same way. here, and then we'll pull back into my driveway. Excellent. 8:47. Two more to go.